Hello everyone, I'm back again, and this is for the first time. Instead of motivational and inspirational videos, I am making this video for the ages first year students. Actually, I thought that why not explanation should be in the means of social media. Actually, today I am going to explain the chapter Ranga's marriage. I hope you like it. I'll just tell a story about that, a short story. Line by line explanation will get bored. Actually, Ranga's marriage is basically about a boy, a village boy. For higher studies, he went Bangalore. Higher studies in the sense of he went to study in English medium school because villagers doesn't possess any sort of English medium schools. So he went there. He studied there, and after completing all his studies, while returning to his village, his mindset was there that after so many long years, I'm going to visit my village. Is my village the same as I left it behind, or it has changed? He tried to mean that mm, villagers have a little bit of narrow mind personality, and from a town, or you may say from a city, the people from city or town or outside villagers, they have a wide-minded type of personality. There is differences, right? So he was thinking of that. Actually, everyone will be thinking, if even I or you are moving to some other, or we are settling to other state or other city, after returning to our native place, we should have a mindset that whether the people or the society is in the same place, or it has changed. As time passes, everything is changing, right? So they have changed or not. The main criteria was that. So it is the time he has visited his village. Now, uh, he actually, Ranga is a very respectful type of person. His behavior, his appearance is a very modest type. He has a modest personality actually. He knows how to respect the elders. He has a good behavior ideology. So, the narrator of the story, after uh, knowing that Ranga is coming, I don't know, somehow he has set a goal in his mind that Ranga is coming, Ranga should get married now. So, he was planning, but Ranga didn't know about that. So, after visiting narrator, Ranga was very fortunate. Ranga was actually conveying something with the narrator, and narrator was actually playing a game with Ranga. That Ranga Ranga was uh, a sort of very uh, tactful person. He didn't believe any sort of tactfulness. He is tactful, but he didn't believe the others' tactfulness, negative tactfulness. His only thing was that he has set a goal that he will have a love marriage instead of arranged marriage. He will be marrying a person who he loves, not a person who has been arranged with him. So narrator took Ranga to an astrologer, and everything was pre-planned. Actually, the narrator told astrologer to speak all this whatever I am telling to you. You have to showcase it in front of Ranga. So astrologer, as the narrator said, astrologer began that you have to marry as soon as possible, and there is a girl named Ratna in this village uh, um, with whom you are going to marry. And suddenly, one thing one thing struck Ranga's mind, that he has met Ratna before while coming to the village. Actually, is a 11-year-old girl, and after knowing that the astrologer told that he is going to get married to Ratna, he was Ranga was like, Ratna is 11-year-old girl, and I will marry a person who is mature, who is sensible. And Ratna was not like that. Ratna was a very small girl, a 11-year-old girl, and Ranga protested. And the narrator is very cunning and say, "Acha, let's see what happens next." Then moving on, the next day, the narrator planned a meeting with Ratna and Ranga. So Ranga went to Ratna's house, and Ratna is a very good instrument player. She plays veena, she plays harmonium, she's a singer as well. While Ratna was playing instrument and singing song, Ranga suddenly entered her house with oranges in his hand, and Ratna stopped singing and playing veena also. She was a shy type of girl, so she believed that she shouldn't sing or play anything in front of strangers because Ranga was totally a stranger for her. And after having the first look of Ratna, Ranga immediately fell in love with Ratna. And Ranga was like, okay, she may be a 11-year-old girl. I think I should get hitched up with her. It means that I should get married with her. Then Ranga was again fortunate and was eagerly waiting the narrator to visit him. When the narrator came and asked Ranga, "What have you decided?" Then Ranga was about, "Yes, I'm all set." And while looking Ratna's face, he also felt that Ratna also felt in love with Ranga. So it is completely a love marriage, and Ranga already wanted that he will have a love marriage. He doesn't agrees with an arranged marriage. So suddenly, the narrator went somewhere else, or there was a leap of 10 years. Leap of 10 years means suddenly the narrator met Ranga after 10 years. After that marriage and all, he met Ranga after 10 years. And it was the narrator's son's birthday. He visited him and was totally shocked while seeing that Ranga had a 3-year-old son, and another was about to happen. And the narrator was very happy while saying all this, that that story took an happy ending. Do you know that uh, it means what? Whatever you have set in your life, if it is about to happen, you are the luckiest of all. Ranga was very happy with his life and his family, and they had an happy life. Then they live happily ever after, as a fairy tale we heard. And do you know the moral of the story? Basically, the moral of the story is that we should be prepared for our choices in life. We should have our own choices in life. No one should force in our shoulders or give heavy lifts in our shoulder, or that you should do that, you should do that, and you should do this. We have a single life, and we have the all right. We have to spend whether to spend our life this way or that way. So make your own choices. It doesn't mean that in studies you'll do whatever you want. Whatever your teachers instructs you, whatever your parents instructs you, try to do that. And whatever you have understood about this chapter, I would like to leave, I would like you all to leave a comment. And if any sort of explanation you need to acquire from me, then also do comment. I'll again post a video on this. And I hope I have told in a very standard English. I have not been, I have not spoken, have not spoke in sort of crucial type. So I think for SMS medium also it is very easy to understand whatever I have told right now, what explanation part. So if you doesn't understand, do comment. I'll explain it in other languages also. I'll try to explain it in other languages. So I will post another video on more chapters. I thought today I'll be posting a video on the address, the chapter the address. After posting this, tomorrow you'll be getting the explanation on the chapter the address. It is also a very interesting chapter. Thank you, and please leave a comment whatever you have understood. Thank you, and have a great day ahead.